Hello, scholars. Welcome to Tuesday. We have just 2 spelling lessons left in this grading period. This Thursday is the end of the second grading period. So today's lesson and Thursday's lesson, and then you are at the end of the grading period for quarter number 2. So 2 spelling lessons left, and then you are halfway through third grade spelling for the year. What a great job you're doing. All right, scholars, we are still in the month of January. Today is the 12th of January, and the year is 2021. It is lesson number 58. Our first word today is the word ocean. Comfortably close to the red margin. I'm writing the word ocean. I'm going to also write it in cursive. Remember, if you'd like to this week, you can write them in cursive as well to practice your cursive formations. Ocean. Pause for a moment. Analyze ocean. But before you do, there is a rare multiple letter phonogram in ocean. Good luck. All right, let's check your analysis. How many syllables in ocean? Right, 2 syllables. First syllable is O, which we're going to underline. Name sound of the ah, o, oo. That is the whole first syllable. I know what you're thinking. Oh. Finger space. Our next sound is shh. Scholars, here's our rare multiple letter phonogram. So we're going to squiggly it. Scholars, this is rare shh. 2-letter shh spelled with a C-E, as in ocean. O, sh, a, n, ocean. And we have a rule. Our rule is right back here. Right? O, oo at the end of the syllable, saying its name sound. So that is the A, E, O, U rule. Ready? Say it with me. A, E, O, and U. Usually say A, E, O, and U at the end of a syllable. Ocean. All right, on to our second word. Our second word is the word nephew. Nephew. Remember, optional if you would like to write it in cursive. Nephew. Right? So, boys, if you have an aunt or an uncle, right, you are their nephew. Nephew. Pause for a moment and analyze the word nephew. Ah, nephew is a 2-syllable word. Our first syllable is n, and our second syllable is you, nephew. Did you catch the multiple letter phonograms? 2-letter f and ooh, you. Just kidding. Nephew. Saying its second sound of you, right? So nephew, nephew. Ew, you. Just kidding. Nephew, nephew. Our next word, back to the red margin, is the word notice. Notice that I am writing it in cursive, and you can too, if you would like. Notice. Pause for a moment and analyze the word notice. All right, notice, scholars, has 2 syllables. No and tis. So no, we have an o, oo, saying its name sound again, right? No, it's. Second sound of the k, s. Check to see, did you catch that on your analysis? And you all can see that silent final E. So we have a couple of rules in this one, everyone. So first, we have the A, E, O, U rule, right? For our A, O, U. A, E, O, and U. Usually say A, E, O, and U at the end of a syllable. And then, of course, we have a silent final E rule. Now, when you glance at it, it might look like, right, the VCE rule, right? We have a vowel right here, but it's not saying its name sound, right? It's saying its first sound. So it's actually CG rule 3. The magician, right? Poof, making the C say S. Because remember, scholars, a C before an E says S. Notice. Now, the syllable split is no tis, but it also looks, scholars, like you have not ice. So you could think, notice that there is not ice in my water bottle. Notice that there is not ice in my water bottle. To spell the word notice. And then, scholars, our last required word for today has notice as its root word. So keep that in mind as we're analyzing. And the word is noticed. Have you noticed that I'm also writing it in cursive? Noticed. So, scholars, pause for a moment. Try analyzing the word noticed. All right. How many syllables in noticed? Did you say 2? Good job. No. Again, our a, o, u saying its name sound. And then t, I, s. Second sound of the k, s. And d. Oh, did you catch that? Ed, d, t. Notice, d. Ed, d, t. Second sound, right? It's not notice ed. So it's not ed. And it's not t. Noticed. 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 He noticed. 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 He noticed. Ooh, it might be the third sound, huh? He noticed. Has more of a t sound. I'm going to say that's the third vowel sound, or the third sound of ed, d, t. Past tense ending. Noticed. And I'm guessing from our work on the root word that you all caught the A, E, O, U rule, right? The A, O, U saying its name sound back here. A, E, O, and U usually say A, E, O, and U at the end of a syllable. The one you might have missed is to go from notice to noticed. we had to drop the E to add the vowel suffix ed, d, t. So drop the E rule to make noticed. Noticed. Now, for this one, right, even though it's not where the syllable split, you can see not iced. So you could think, they got to the hockey rink and were disappointed because it was not iced. They noticed it was not iced. Notice and noticed can be thought of as not ice and not iced. All right. Our bonus word for today, scholars. Yesterday we had the capital city of Belmopan. You might remember from yesterday, Belmopan is the capital of dun 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 Belize. Belmopan is the capital of Belize. Take a quick look. Here it's the country in blue. Belmopan is the capital. Belize is the country. Belize, if you please. Belize. Then, if you would like to, optional work right down here at the bottom, you could finish this sentence. I noticed, using the spelling word noticed, I noticed that what is something that you noticed? It can be something silly, something true. What is something that you could write that you noticed? And then a little illustration with it. Now remember, this part is optional enrichment if you would like to do it. The required part is to open that Google form, answer the 5 questions that relate to today's spelling words, and then click submit to send your answers to those 5 questions to your teacher. Thanks for joining me, scholars, for this spelling lesson. Remember, we have 1 spelling lesson left this coming Thursday, and that's the end of the first half of 3rd grade. Keep up the great work, everyone. You've got this.